Namaskaram everyone, welcome back to the special episode of Master Unreal series, and in this episode I'm going to show you how you can create or convert your blueprint project into C++. As you are well aware of, we have recently completed 50 episodes in the Master Unreal series, and now the inventory and AI design needs a little bit of C++. And so far we have been doing everything in blueprints, but now we need to use certain features that are only available in C++. So that is the reason I'm making this video right now. And please make sure if you are migrating or converting your project into C++, do make a copy. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's get started. So we are going to follow the documentation that is being provided by the Epic Games in the Unreal Engine 5.6 version. So we are going to go for this. I have provided the link in description. You can click on setting up Visual Studio. And the first thing that we have to do is to download this installer. I have provided this link in description again. You can go and download the Visual Studio. I'm going for community, which is the free version, but if you would like to go for professional, then feel free to choose that. Once you download, you click on install. If you are installing this for the first time, then you will get a pop-up of this type where you can select what exactly do you want to install along with the Visual Studio. So I would like to go for .NET desktop development. As you can see on the documentation, we have to go for these three and the game development with C++. So we will go for this one, desktop development with C++, and the game development with C++. So you select these four and then you can proceed to install. Click on download all and then install. Okay, and then modify. Press yes and it will start the downloading. And as per the documentation, we will check these and I will select the HSL tools, Windows 10 SDK and the Unreal Engine installer. So I just installed these, but I forgot to select these options. So I'll again do the download all and then install. So it's okay if you forget, you can always click on the modify and then you can select these checkboxes. So I wanted to cover both of the cases where accidentally if you miss something, then you can always go back and click on modify and select what you want to install in case you missed it. Okay, so let's quickly wrap this up. Now, once you have installed, I'll go back to Epic and here I will select this 5.6 and I will launch it. Okay, and this will give you your list of projects. Now we can go under games and now under this we can go for a third person and we can select the C++ and here we can give it a name, let's say Warcry, and I'll create. Again, this is just a test project. We will migrate our own project into C++ later. We will create classes and we will build it, but that is a basic setup if you just want to get started with the C++ separately just to test around and play around. And once you get confident enough, you can go for the actual project of yours that we are doing in the series. So it will launch the Visual Studio automatically. So you can switch to this window and now you can go to tools, options, and then we will select the project and solutions. Make sure always show error list if build finishes with errors is set to true, and then we will press OK. Then you will get this warning based on your solution. You might need to install extra components. We will click on install. In case the install doesn't work for you, just close it and you will see the project running as well. You can close it too. Now under document Unreal projects, just reopen this Visual Studio file. That is your startup file for the project and you will see the warning is gone. Okay, and now we need to install this second part, which is the Unreal VS extension. So in the C program files, Epic Games, you will see all the versions. I'll go for 5.6. I'll go for engine, extras, Unreal VS, VS 2022, and I'll install this Unreal VS. Click on install. And it will say waiting on the following processes to shut down in case you have Epic or some other project open or maybe VS Code ran before. So we will just end these tasks and then it will start installing the Unreal VS. Once it is done, you can close it. Now you can again search for Visual Studio and open this up. Go for your project which is listed here. If not, then you can open from Unreal projects. Then we can go for extensions. manage extensions, and you can see in the installed, there is a Unreal VS extension being installed for you. Then we are going to go in view, then toolbars, and then we are going to select the Unreal VS. And now you can see the toolbar is present along with your project name. Now you can again customize this by right clicking, customize commands toolbar, and then you can select the Unreal VS. We will select the startup project selector and add a command. Inside this, we will search for extensions, build the startup project. Okay. And then we will close. Apart from this, we can go in tools, options. We will locate Unreal VS. Under general, we can say hide non-game startup projects. We will set it to true. And then we will expand this environment. Under keyboard, we will select the Visual Studio C++ 6, and we will go for Unreal VS command that we created, that is to build a startup project. And we can assign a shortcut, so just select on it and Control Shift Alt B, that is to build, and then we will say assign, and that will be available here. You can try other shortkeys as well, and then we can press OK. First, you go in edit, editor preferences. In this, you will go for general source code, and in this you have to select the Visual Studio 2022, and then it will ask you to restart. Now once you have restarted, your project is configured with the Visual Studio. Now people who are just creating a new project, this is the first part. Then you go for tools, new C++ class, go for all classes, select this object, and next you can give it test class or whatever class you are trying to create. I will just say test object and then create the class. It will give you this message that project now includes sources. It's okay. You can press OK. So it will ask you to recompile, and also would you like to edit the code now? So we will say yes. Once you do that, it will open the VS Code and it will load the project. Okay, and you will see your test object file. Some of you might see a small yellow warning that says install certain tools that are required for this project. Go on, click on it. It is related with the compiler's toolset, so feel free to install it. It might show you a small pop-up where it will start downloading. It will range around 2 gigabytes. So go ahead and install it. And once you are done, you can click on one of these files, that is your test object class that you created. Right click, open containing the folder, you will get into your project. And from here, you can right click on the first third person game, that is your project, show more options, and you can generate the Visual Studio project files. This is also one of the ways you can do it. Now, when you want to launch the project by building it, you can click on this play button here. So we will play this and it will start building your project here. Now, depending on your specs, it might take a bit. Now, once the build is completed, you can see it is successfully completed. You will see the project being loaded in the background. You can switch to this window and this will open your project. If you are creating a new project, it will be fine. And if you have converted, you got your project back and you have all the classes, and there is a folder called C++ classes where you can see your class. Great. Now there is one more feature that you have to know, that is the live coding. So you have to be in the level map to see this one, because if you are in some other blueprint or file or animation, you will not see it. You have to be in level map. You will see this button and you can press on it. This will enable the live coding. So whatever changes you will make in the files of C++, they will be compiled in the real time. In case it does not, you can always click on it and it will manually compile it. Okay, so this thing will be happening in the background. So for example, if I resize my window and let's say I create a property float results, and let's define it u property edit anywhere. My bad, it should be small f. Okay, and now if I save this file, and now if you want to reflect the changes right away, you can see in the live coding it says save changes and press Ctrl Alt F11 to recompile the code. So you can see if I press Ctrl Alt F11, and you can see it compiled and made the changes again. And also, if you don't want, you can also click here and it will reload the C++ code and it will recompile it. So this is how you convert or set up your project in C++. So far in the series, we have been doing everything in blueprints, but now the inventory system needs a little bit of C++ so that we can use some cool features that are provided by Unreal Engine. So that is the reason I released this small video where you can convert your project. And if you face any issues or hurdles, feel free to post them in the comment section or reach out on the Discord server. The link is in the description. So like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye.